Alex is training dogs when he gets a message from his best friend Lily about a party. Lily's husband Michael is glad that he finally turned up. Alex walks towards his girlfriend Catherine, who is discussing a gluten allergy with a dog owner. When Alex calms the dog down, Catherine brags about him coaching dogs professionally. Alex puts on a magic show for the guests and makes a gift for Catherine. Alex's best friend, Dave, drops by and hugs Catherine in a way that makes her uncomfortable. Alex hopes Dave means well and promises to discuss boundaries with him. Lily loves Catherine even if she usually doesn't like women. Alex knows Catherine is out of his league, and Lily also thinks he should feel lucky. Alex shows Lily his grandma's ring because he's planning to propose to Catherine. They both get nervous when Catherine walks in and explain that he's giving her a shot. Lily is on another IVF cycle after her son Nicky and is planning to have more kids. Catherine offers to give her the shot instead, since the position seems compromising for Alex. Catherine wonders how Lily knew Michael was the one for her. Lily understands why she's asking that, and suggests that she should decide from her heart. She thinks Catherine should write down what she wants in her man. Michael doesn't believe that Alex will propose to Catherine, because he hangs around Lily like she's his mother. He understands that Alex is lonely, which is why he's not completely jealous of their friendship. Alex understands that Dave can be crude, but he's the kind of childhood friend who has always looked out for him. Alex plays with his pet dog, Tucker, and asks him to fetch his mail. He receives an invite for the wedding of Catherine's brother, Gary, in a few weeks. After he takes Tucker to help his clients in the park, Alex meets Catherine for a date where he's planning to propose. Before he can, Catherine shares how lucky she feels to have Alex in her life. She is also excited about a list of things she has written down so he can improve himself. She tries her best to get him excited about whiter teeth. She also thinks upgrading his wardrobe will benefit him, especially since she's about to be a designer. She offers to change anything about herself that he doesn't like, but he can't think of anything. She wants Alex to finish the list by Gary's wedding so they can be the perfect couple. This will surely end well. Alex is offended by these suggestions and the idea of turning into something he's not. Alex shows Lily an email from a Russian girl, Anastasia, with whom he was chatting before he met Catherine. She has written another sensual email to Alex recently. Lily scolds him for talking to her again, but Catherine's list has made him think that he needs to keep his options open. Lily wonders how Catherine came up with this list and realizes that she might have given her the idea. While Alex thinks the list is humiliating, Lily assures him that it sounds like Catherine is serious. She doesn't think any woman would give such a list to a man if she's not planning to marry him. When Michael goes through the list, Lily doesn't think there's anything wrong with converting to Judaism. He notices a point about replacing a male friend, but Alex assures him that Catherine thinks of Dave as the bad influence. Lily has crossed that point out because Alex doesn't want to do it. Michael still thinks the list is extreme and doesn't know how Alex will get rid of his dentist phobia. Michael believes that Alex shouldn't change things about him to be with a woman who doesn't love him like he is. Lily defends that by discussing how men usually prefer women to be perfect. She doesn't think Catherine is wrong by expecting Alex to do the same. When Michael asks how Alex can afford this, Lily reminds him of the money his parents left him. Dave also thinks Catherine is weird, but Alex doesn't think he can do better than her. Since they're surrounded by inflatable furniture, Alex thinks Catherine might have a point about growing up. Catherine's father, Mr. Stern, strongly believes that the man she marries should support her. He doesn't think Alex's dog training profession is promising at all. When Alex drops by, Catherine apologizes for expecting him to make the changes. Lily hopes Catherine didn't mention to Alex that the list was her idea. Catherine assures her she won't, and thinks it doesn't matter because Alex won't do anything on it. Lily clarifies that she supports the list and encourages Alex to do it. Mr. Stern knows about Catherine's list and supports Alex's decision of choosing not to do it. He knows that their worlds are different and is glad that Alex is backing out. Mr. Stern is excited about their new guest, Dr. Antonio Rosenblatt, who is the best optometrist on the West Side. Since his father is Jewish and his mother is Italian, Mr. Stern seems to think he fits in. When Antonio asks about Nicky, Lily gets all fluttery and tries to flirt with him. When Mr. Stern introduces him to Catherine, Alex takes Lily aside. He's worried about Lily forgetting her husband and kid in front of the handsome Italian guy. Alex also starts getting intimidated by Antonio and assures Catherine that he wants to do her list. They begin with a dentist appointment for teeth whitening. Catherine has done research on the exact shade she wants for him. When Alex gets out of the treatment, Catherine praises him for conquering a lifelong fear. The next item on the list is converting to Judaism. Alex turns up for his meeting with Rabbi Baskin, who wonders if Alex understands what it means to become a Jew. He has known Catherine's family for 20 years and understands that she's certain about what she wants. He hopes Alex is sure about converting. He knows some people don't understand the religion, so Alex assures him that he sympathizes with all the Jews. He feels bad that Alex doesn't have a family, and likes that he's honest. Baskin wants to educate Alex about spirituality for 6 months till he's ready. Alex needs to be a Jew before Gary's wedding in a few weeks, so Baskin assures him they will figure it out. He suggests that Alex should study, have a ceremonial baptism, and get circumcised in the meantime. The next task is to get interested in sports, which Lily seems to know a lot about. Alex joins Catherine's family for a game and makes some comments that impress Mr. Stern. He asks Alex to sit next to him and invites him for a game. Just when Catherine and Alex get excited about his progress, Antonio joins them. He gives Mr. Stern some tickets to an exclusive game and tries to impress him with his wine knowledge. Alex knows a little about wines too, but gets irritated with Antonio and leaves the room. Catherine assures Alex that she had nothing to do with Antonio's visit. Alex starts ranting about how he's not a real doctor and only sells glasses. Catherine is impressed by the research Alex did to fit in with her family. She flirts with him and wants to get intimate till her dad is occupied with the game. Catherine helps him upgrade his wardrobe and thinks he has the perfect body. She gets called in for work and asks him to enjoy the clothes. Alex rants to Michael about how well he was bonding with Mr. Stern till Antonio dropped by. He hates that Antonio is also at a tennis game Mr. Stern invited him to. Antonio tries to rile Alex up about Catherine needing someone better. Michael gets aggressive while playing with Alex, and they celebrate when they injure Antonio. Back home, Anastasia suddenly comes over to meet Alex when Dave is around. He assures Dave that he never asked her to come and requests him to keep her occupied. For his next task, Alex is trying to plan a special surprise for Catherine every week. Alex brings Catherine to a cozy dinner at home, which she loves. Catherine is allergic to dogs, so Alex has sent Tucker away for the evening and has sanitized the place. Just as Alex is impressing her more with wine, Anastasia barges into the room. She demands to know who Catherine is, who also assumes that Alex is having an affair. Alex explains that he was talking to Anastasia before, but never intended for her to come. When Anastasia starts abusing Catherine, she retaliates with a comment about her looking for an American husband. When Dave finally comes and takes her away, Catherine still thinks it was tacky of Alex to find a Russian from the internet. Alex discusses how frustrated he is about the list, and doesn't think any other guy would do this for someone. This is when Catherine lets it slip in anger that Lily gave her the idea. Lily feels bad for interfering and ruining Alex's chances with Catherine. Alex knows the fight was mostly because of Anastasia, which makes them crack up. The following morning, Michael has heard about the Russian girl and asks Alex to consider her as an option. Alex tries to talk to Anastasia, who discusses her love for dogs with him. Catherine is out on a date with Antonio, who discusses how each relationship teaches him something different. When Catherine orders a dish that Antonio doesn't consider Italian enough, he keeps trying to discourage her from trying it. When Antonio learns that the chef at the Italian restaurant is from Mexico, he decides to order American food. Catherine hates how superior Antonio feels as an Italian. She points out that Americans don't focus too much on their food because they're busy being a superpower. Antonio knows she's mostly upset because things didn't work out with Alex. He assures her that he can give her the best in life if she wants it. Alex is losing faith in the idea of marriage and wants to pawn his grandma's ring. Blaine asks him not to give up hope just when Catherine also walks towards them. Catherine has started taking injections to help with her dog allergies. When Alex learns that she did this for him, he bends down on his knee and asks her to marry him. Anastasia comes out of nowhere and tackles Catherine. Alex tries to get her off Catherine and shouts at Dave for not keeping her under control. Alex asks Dave to keep her away while Catherine tries to find the ring. On the day Alex is about to get circumcised, Catherine tries to make him feel better. When the rabbis walk in for the circumcision, Gary advises Alex to remain soft. While Alex seems fine after the process, Gary gets sick. To help Alex with the next task of learning to drink socially, Michael brings him to a bar. Alex gets drunk and discusses how much he loves picking up Nikki from school. Michael reminds him that Nikki is his son and asks him to back off from his family. Alex assures him he's working on it with the proposal to Catherine. Michael shares that he's frustrated about Alex's interference and hopes that things change with Catherine in the picture. Lily asks Alex to decide on his best man for the wedding and is proud of the changes he has made. To fulfill the next task of riding a German car, Alex takes Nikki along to get his opinion. Nikki thinks Alex should buy the car and starts playing with the controls as Alex discusses the owner's dog. He doesn't notice when the car moves and crashes backward. He brings Nikki to the hospital and feels ashamed of getting him in trouble. Michael is still understanding and knows it was an accident. Alex rants about how dependent he is on Lily's family to Rabbi Baskin. He also believes that Alex is holding on to them too much. Since Alex is also worried about the list, Baskin shares a story about his wife, Miriam. He feels like he can talk to her about anything because they have an authentic relationship. He also wants Alex to find that authenticity with Catherine. Alex sets out for a run and starts howling in frustration. A voice howls back at him. Soon enough, the rabbi performs his mikveh in the Stern family swimming pool. When he gets out, he asks Catherine not to take shots anymore. He has given Tucker away for her. Catherine understands how hard it must have been, but thinks it's the right thing to do. Mr. Stern asks Alex to get Gary out of the pool, who seems very scared. Gary doesn't want to marry Rhonda because he's not attracted to her. He knows that Rhonda doesn't like him either, because the sex is terrible. Catherine brings a cat for Alex because she noticed he's upset about Tucker. He pretends he likes the cat, and Catherine hopes he will get used to it. At Gary's wedding, Anastasia and Dave are together, and she apologizes to Catherine for her behavior. Right before breaking glass at the wedding ceremony, Alex stops Gary. As a new Jew, he doesn't feel right about encouraging the wedding when he knows Gary's heart isn't in it. Rhonda also admits she's in love with another girl, so Mr. Stern steps in. He thinks Alex did the right thing and asks him to marry Catherine right there since he paid for the wedding. He even shuts down Antonio since he thinks Alex is better for his daughter. Alex asks for a moment to think about it and joins Catherine later on stage. Before breaking the glass, Alex realizes that he can't marry Catherine. He knows he doesn't want to be a cat person or change his entire being just for her. When he walks out of the wedding, Catherine blames Lily and suggests there's something between them. Alex claims he only called Lily because she's family to him. Catherine thinks he can't make decisions without her. She also admits that she almost put Lily on her list. Alex and Dave are glad to step out and chase the couple that adopted Tucker. Since it has been less than 48 hours, Dave fights as Alex's lawyer to let him have Tucker. Alex offers another dog in exchange to appease them. Dave thinks it's a win for Alex if he's a well-read Jew with amazing teeth, football knowledge, and a Scotch preference. On a picnic where Lily and Michael are expecting another baby, Dave and Anastasia bond with each other. Alex drifts off with Tucker and makes the howling sound again. Laura comes to him with her Australian Shepherd and recognizes him as the yeller from before. He thanks her for yelling back at him, and they both seem to share a vibe.